It's beer time with Beer Man. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from, this beautiful world? Welcome to another episode of I Like Your Style. This month is all stouts, and so we're bringing. We have this week and 2 more weeks, and then we'll go to something else after that. All right, thanks, panel, for being here, man. We got hell yeah, Bumpy Road Brewery and Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Thanks, guys. All right, and then chat. Thank you very much. Let's go over there real quick. We got Chatio was in there. He actually told me that I had it too late, so thanks, man. I would never have known. And Drunken One, and that metal guy. What's up, man? All right, Patch of Heaven just popped in too. Right on, guys. Just had a few from RAR. Nice brewing, which will be the channel and the channel later. Nice. I never had their stuff. These guys have though. All right.
Got some in the fridge.
Yeah. All right.
Josh
Let's go.
Trolling me already.
Oh, it's not me. Hold on. Let's go to. Let's bring up Bumpy.
All right. Now I know that Beer Man last week said, "Guys, can you try to bring something that nobody's brought? You know, a different style of stout." But I can't. I've got so many barrel-aged stouts that are imperial. So this one's from Stoneface Brewing Company. They're out of Newington, New Hampshire. This one's called the Double Barrel Imperial Stout. It's aged in rye and apple brandy barrels. 10% ABV. And it says this beer will age well. Drink it now or store upright in a cool, dark place. Drink between 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And it says share or don't. I'm going to drink it all to myself, but I'm going to share what I get out of it with all of you. So
Awesome.
Let me go ahead and we're just going to pour it and then come back around.
Yeah, just pour. Yeah, right. That works.
It's a pretty dark beer. Burr. Seems gloppy. I don't know. It's not pouring out quite like motor oil. But that's damn dark. That's a very dark, rich, chocolatey head. Fairly compact bubbles. A little bit frothy, marshmallow-like on top. And it's black. There's no color in this thing except for black. So
back in black. All right.
Oh
man. Yeah. That's a good looking beer.
You get the brandy on the aromas. That's right up front. So all right.
Oh,
cheers.
Yeah.
We'll get back around to this one. Yes.
Cheers, man. Hell yeah. All right. Miscellaneous.
All right. Cheers, everybody. So I've got something that's 10% as well. This is a foreign export stout. This is the Dragon Fire Stout. Comes in at, like I said, 10%, 9.6 fluid ounce bottle. Yeah. Get it all in there. Yeah, got some gains on the head there. It's, about khaki, one finger. Looks pretty tight knit and frothy. Pretty dark beer. It's opaque. little bit of red brown hues at the bottom. Looks pretty good. 10%, yeah.
That
Big
looks
beers
really
tonight,
good.
boy.
That looks nice. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. All right. Yeah, look at that head. You guys both have really nice heads on your beers. Okay. Oh, I was gonna show you a beer. I was just gonna talk to you for a moment about nothing. I gotta get my beer. I didn't have any pot today. We're good. Everything's fine. All right. So this one is one I picked up today. And it's called High School Diet. It's from New Image Brewing and Peculiar Brewing, maybe, or some other company. It's Peculiar company. I don't even know, but it's called the Fluffer Nutter Milk Stout. It's a 10.5% milk stout. It's got a lot of verbiage. But to pick out a few things, let's just start with saying that it is a stout with cacao nibs, hazelnut, and marshmallow at 10.5%. So I don't even want to go through all this. Gordon Ramsay, high school.
Gordon Ramsay.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Nutella and marshmallows, creative concoctions, advanced airbrushing. What the fuck? Okay, it's just no date. Oh, damn, dude. It's a nice dark brown. Dark chocolate brown. Oh, look at that head's nice and like almost black. It's like a real dark, chocolatey kind of dark tan head. What I don't even know what you call that. Cocoa head, yeah. There you go. Opaque, can't see through it. It's got some. I got a dirty glass. Sorry. Pulled you out of the damn dishwasher, you bastard. All right, so it's got a nice foamy memory foam head, actually. Kind of oily. Real quick smell. Oh, damn, dude. Real nutty hazelnuts. Wow, like real, though. Like not fake faux shit. Yeah, that smells good, dude. All right. I like that kind. Let's get into this. Let's bring Bumpy back up.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into some aromas on this one. Cheers. As you can see, the heads. The head's already died down to that ring. But yeah, this is like putting your head into a barrel. It's a lot of barrel notes. It's got that brandy aroma. There's some deep fudge notes coming through. Bit of I don't want to say the wrong one. I'm going with fig. It smells a little bit like a Fig Newton center.
Huh.
So I could have gone with plum and whatnot, but no, it's more figgy. Very rich. A little bit of like a slight roast, but I mean this is very fudge as far as the malt presence. Very fudge, chocolatey, figgy, rich in depth, very robust in its aroma notes. It smells thick. It's just got like all those things that are thick, like figs are pretty thick and dense. Fudge is thick. It's just got this thickness to it. Plus, then it just has all the barrel notes coming through. I have not had brandy, but I know that they put fruit and stuff in it, and it's just got that kind of. This is not smelling like a bourbon. It's it's not that kind of an aroma. It's a very fruit forward type, and definite barrel note too. It's not coming off like super oaky at all. It's a little bit different. It's like oak that's been saturated in an extreme fruity alcohol. And then the fudge. It's a slight amount of something that's a little bit vinegar-esque as well. A little bit of that kind of vinegar note in there. All right. No spicy rye to speak of in the aromas. See if I can find anything in the flavors here. Cheers.
Cheers.
man.
Surprisingly, a medium body. This is not a thick drinking beer. Carbonation's kind of on the lower side though, so it does leave it with this kind of soft palate. But yeah, it pretty much just runs right down your throat. Getting a lot of that kind of brandy note up front, a lot of that kind of barrel thing coming through. A little bit of that kind of vinegar note, like I was talking about in the aroma, is coming through as well. Kind of like sherry, slightly. A quick hint of some fudge type note going into chocolate, mixing in more with that kind of that brandy-esque barreling. A little bit grainy on the finish and the flavor. 10% ABV. There is a warming effect that does happen, definitely going down the gullet. Acid reflux type thing, quite possible with drinking this beer. A little bit sticky on the lips from it, but that it's not, like I said, it's not a full body. It's not thick. It's kind of a thin medium body to it, which it was surprising because the way that it smelled like this was going to be a thicker base.
Deceiving.
The fig notes are kind of died down a little bit on the palate. Get more of that in the aromas than you do in the flavor, but it is fruit forward, which I'm sure is coming from the brandy barrels that they age it in as well. Still no real spice from any rye. I'm really not able to detect any rye flavor notes in this whatsoever.
That's disappointing. It's
Yeah.
always a good addition, man. Most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bitterness is pretty moderate. It's up there. You get it. I feel like I'm exhaling alcohol. So I get this kind of like lifty feeling as I exhale off the palate, along with the kind of bitterness. It's still lingering that extreme fruit, which I think is coming from the brandy barrels. It's just this kind of almost like apple type fruit, and then I'd say that the bittering tone is a bit on the earthy side, a little bit earthy and wood, like earthy and wood. So yeah,
Wow. Jeez.
yeah, I mean it is apple brandy, so yeah, apple would probably be the correct fruit.
Pretty complex.
Yes, but still slightly disappointing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're expecting some nice rye spice notes, and you're expecting a thicker body.
Right. Loosey goosey.
Yeah.
All right,
So
man.
so I can tell you right now, it's definitely not going to get a 100.
Yeah. All right. That was a very thorough review, man. Thanks. All right. Well, let's get to miscellaneous now. Thanks, Pumpy.
Right. So yeah, appearance had died down, similar to Jesse Bumpy's. Yeah, definitely got some legs. Let's go for the nose. Wow. So up front, very mild, slight hint of chocolate, a bit earthy. It's got some fruitiness on there. It's like some kind of berries. Almost does have like a wine-like kind of smell. 10%. I mean, alcohol is present. Little sharp, faint hit on the nose. Other than that, that's about it. Doesn't smell too extravagant, but who knows? Cheers, guys. I think it's the largest foreign export or stout I've ever had.
Cheers, miscellaneous.
Thin body. Viscous though, sticky, slightly syrupy, coats the palate. He's terrible, man. He's running wild nowadays. Josh trolls me wherever I go. It's terrible. Oh, boy. Threw me all off, Josh. Definitely get hints of chocolate on the flavor. It is soft mouthfeel. Very wet on the palate. Doesn't really have a dry finish at 10%. Yeah, I get chocolate and there's this fruitiness. I kind of want to say berries. It kind of some kind of red fruit, but not raspberries or strawberry. I'm not quite sure. I can't put my finger on it. I remember I drank one of these with my wife, and she said it did kind of have like a Merlot type quality to it. It's like wine-like. And I read up on that, so a little bit. So yeah, I guess with that you can get settled notes of like red and black, dark fruits. It didn't say per se like prunes or dates or plums or anything like that. Yeah, chocolate, slight berry notes. Alcohol is very tolerable at 10%. Slight earthy on the finish, but this is a very tasty brew. It is a little bit spent. I think it was $11 for a 6-pack, but I saw it and I thought they were 11.2 fluid ounce bottles like they traditionally are, and nope. So got for the small bottles, but not bad. I would pick this over a Guinness export stout any day of the week. I like the flavor profile. It's different. It's not really like a dry stout, but definitely a lot more fruit forward, tropical, with a nice chocolate. So pretty good. I like it.
Wow, that's crazy good. That sounds weird.
Bring something different, man.
Yeah, good, man. That's different with the fruit and stuff. That's did you say yours had souring in it too? A little sour?
No, that was last night.
Oh, all right.
Was it last night?
Yeah.
One of those. No, after dark beers. That was the one I had.
That's right.
That was kind of sour. Yeah.
Yeah.
The nuts were sour.
That's the nuts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
Sour
that
nuts.
was a weird beer.
All right. Thanks, miscellaneous. All right, Cabaco Carlos just popped in.
Oh yeah, deep diver.
Yeah, James, there's so many IPA styles, subcategories of IPAs, let's say, or whatever. But yeah, man. All right, let's get into this. This is a crazy nut one, man. This is really hazelnutty. Let's just get into the smell. So right away you get a salty kind of vanilla peanut butter, like hazelnut butter or something like that. But like real hazelnuts, like very nice, not like Nutella or it doesn't have. It has like you get the cacao nibs in there. You get the little bit of the chocolate kind of thing going through. It's mixed very well with the salinity, the sweetness, and the flavors in my nose. It's very nice. It does have kind of a thickness in the smell as well. So I'm kind of expecting this body to be a little thicker. Hopefully it is, but let's get into it. We already saw it. So cheers.
Cheers, man. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's I'm not a big hazelnut guy in beers, But are you? but this is not bad. This actually tastes like this. The aromas. It doesn't have that chemical kind of burst of candied like peanut oil, or I don't know what the hell where I'm going with that, but sometimes you get like that, just like a fake faux kind of taste, and it's nasty. And this is really this really tastes like they ground up the nuts and threw them in there, the nut butter or whatever they did. I don't know, but get the chocolate going through. It's real smooth mouthfeel. It does have a kind of I'll say full medium body for sure. Has sticky lips. I'm already getting the sticky lips. It does have a creaminess. There's a creamy, like lactosey body thing going on. It's kind of nice. A little thicker. Probably thicker than your guys's. I don't know, but it's definitely got a thicker thing to it than what your guys's sound like. It's
Definitely
nice.
thicker than mine.
I guarantee it's thicker than mine. Depends on the thin strategy tonight. It was cold that night.
It's salty. It's sweet. You get a little like even toffees in there or something. There's like a caramel toffee. There's butter, like diacetyl, that is meant to be there. I think it's just got that kind of feel there. Not like popcorn, just like the butter thing. But it's nice. It's smooth. It's got a nice, clean feel in the back. It kind of just goes away and dries off, and let you taste it and feel it all right away, before you swallow. So it's kind of nice. I like it. It doesn't make me all like, and it's not cloying at all. It's the alcohol is not present. I'm not getting anything like that. It just feels warming. Feels good. So, yeah, I'm happy with this. Cheers. All right. Let's go back to Bumpy.
Oh boy.
Damn. Look at that.
Serious gains with that one.
Looking good.
That's what you can do with a 1.9 ounce bottle. You can pour more.
It's almost 1 pint more than mine.
It's a beautiful looking beer.
Oh boy.
Looks nice. Beautiful aromatics in this beer. The flavor, the mouthfeel, it's got kind of that smoother mouthfeel, so I can't really go mouthfeel, but as far as the weight, the heft of it, it's way too thin for what this beer should be. This beer needs that viscosity. So the thinner feel of the on the palate, a bit disappointing. The lack of rye in both the aromas and in the flavor, the lack of rye, disappointing. Definitely looking towards that. The brandy barrel coming through with flying colors. I mean, that's basically throughout this thing, that apple type note, the kind of fruited, overly used oak barrel, to where it doesn't taste like fresh oak, but it kind of still has that barrel consistency. I wish there was some more oak flavors in it. The kind of vinegar flavor that I get out of it, it's not too bad, except for the fact that the base of the beer, the big old fudge notes that I was getting in the aroma, the chocolate, even the robustness is kind of down on this. And I guess the way that the flavors are coming through from the malt kind of coincides with the mouthfeel. It's kind of a weaker mouthfeel, and it's kind of weaker on the palate with a lot of the malts that are used. This one's just really letting a lot of the barrel aging and stuff take over. mostly with the apple brandy. Like I said, it's got that vinegar note, which kind of is not always the best thing unless you're using like a sherry, like a wine barrel. You might get some of that kind of winey vinegar-esque thing. So I think this is kind of that apple note kind of turning into like an apple cider in the beer. Doesn't taste infected. I've had some beers that definitely were infected, and it's like drinking straight vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is pretty harsh. So this one doesn't taste infected. It just tastes like they didn't use enough time in a rye barrel. They spent too much time, or they used too much of a part of it. The blending didn't quite coincide, just dominating any rye. And yeah, so a bit disappointing in the flavors and the mouthfeel on this one. I am going to land this one at a 93 out of 100 because
Nice.
it still has some special qualities to it. Just it needs to be more stouty for sure. Those fudge notes and stuff I was getting out of the aromas of how thick it smelled to me is what it needs in the actual mouth. I need that in my mouth.
In the mouth.
In my mouth. In my mother mouth.
That's yeah. It still sounds good.
Yeah, it's still decent. Like I said, I mean it's got some good flavor notes to it still. If this was not an imperial stout and it was some other type of barrel aged ale, like a barley wine type thing or something like that, oh yeah. Notes are fantastic. But when you're expecting more of a robust, deep, fudgy chocolate or even coffee forward stout, it's kind of lacking in that aspect. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Glad
man.
that came out. I had a 93 though. That's good. All right. Thank you, sir.
Because it's
All right.
not disgusting.
Yeah.
Good.
So we'll regen. As it warms up, it was a little lackluster in the beginning, on like the roast, the grains. I can definitely pick it up now. It's definitely very mild though. I think that they just pack so much into this little itty bitty bottle, but it packs a punch, and I was highly surprised because I've had the regular Dragon Stout, and I'm sure most people have run across it at some point, the tropical stout. Kind of a little bit lackluster, but this is definitely I could say they've stepped their game up. A lot of companies they don't do that. They'll have something and then they just ramp it up a little bit, just ABV wise. But yeah, definitely getting a lot more chocolates on the flavor. Yeah. So it's turned into the fruit. That fruit note I'm getting, it's getting pretty sweet, and it's melding good with the chocolate. And I'm getting a nice caramel, toffee flavors on the finish. Like I said, at 10%, when you initially open it, there is a slight twinge. You could smell it. There's a slight sharpness of alcohol to it, but it's still kind of mild. Very, very dangerous beer for 10%. Compared to some of the stuff that we usually drink. I mean, your typical barrel aged stuff, 10% for an export stout's pretty high. I like it. I'm going to stay right where Bumpy's at, man, at a 93. I definitely think this is a good product. I would buy this again. The price was a little bit better, or the bottle was a little bit bigger. But like I said, at 10%, this is a pretty good serving size for this. It's enough for you to taste. You're not going to be like sloshed afterwards. Drink like a big 16-ounce can of something 10%. It hits you. Yeah, it happens. It happens. I've seen it happen to the best of them. But yeah, 93, man. Like I said, I like the chocolates. I like the fact that it's different. Fruity esters coming up amongst the chocolate. And caramels. The earthiness did die down with it, but very good beer. Looks great, tastes great, holds up awesome. Don't get too much from Jamaica, so at least they're doing this one right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
93.
You got
Right on.
Jamaica when you can.
Yeah, man. That's right. Thanks, man. All right. This beer is like pretty crazy. It's really good in the aromas, but the it does start as it warms up, it starts to kind of get a little sweeter and more like the hazelnut kind of tends to get in the back a little. Like it starts to get a little weird. It's still good though. It was better cold right out of the fridge. Kind of hit a lot of the weird flavors and stuff that's kind of mayonnaise throating me a little bit in a way. Kind of has that mayonnaise throat thing, but it's really not bad. Have it a little cooler, maybe 45, 50 actually is what I would think. Even though it's probably better at 55, 60 to drink a stout like this, but. I'll give this 90. Man, we're all on a roll here. 90. I'm gonna go 93 as well on this.
All right, we had something in common with this one too.
Yeah,
Dog
yeah.
pile.
Kind of dogpiled that sucker. Yeah, 93 though. That sounds good though. I mean, it's not like totally excellent, but in the aromas it was. So that saved it right there. But yeah, cool. So let's what's all these other damn things that are like that? I'm just looking at all the layouts.
I'm still waiting for when Beer Man gets that womanaise feeling in his throat instead of mayonnaise.
Whoa, man!
Womanize. It only happens when you have Miracle Whip.
They should
Made
call that
from
the next
vegetable
hazy
oil.
IPA, the Womanaise.
Womanaise.
Womanaise IPA. All right. So, you guys, man. Oh, here, I'll fix it. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I was gonna let Bumpy go first, regardless.
Just go ahead and shout
You
your
have to
stuff.
go first today. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So normal stuff. Wednesday I dropped a video today. My 50-point inspection videos I do. Just doing those twice a week now. Because I started over drinking, trying to put out a video every single day. That's too much. So give myself a little break. Twice a week gives me time to also edit without having to try to edit like everything in 1 or 2 days and just be like spending too much time doing it. So Wednesdays, Fridays, my 50-point inspection drops. Good one today. If you guys haven't watched it, it was a beer from Kettlehead Brewing Company out of Tilton, New Hampshire. They're 3KD. They do a fantastic job. I have not had an imperial IPA from them. Most of them have been considered triple IPAs. They do very good large IPA brews. They're usually very balanced out. They got the good malt presence. They got a good hop presence in most of their beers, and they're never too bitter. I mean, they can be bitter, but it never seems to destroy anything. I don't think that I've had one of their very large IPAs that I have not thought was extremely good. So that one's out today. You can watch it. It's called the 3KD. Delicious brew.
Nice.
Special one coming up Friday. That was gifted me from John and Nelly, Georgia Beer Review. So I know he's waiting on that one. He wanted to know what I would think of it. So that video will be out. It's Taiyaki. It's some imperial
I
stout.
was interested about that one.
Yeah, they use red bean dip.
Wow.
Or red bean paste, not dip, paste, which is a Japanese, Chinese paste that they make. Basically, they put it in. It's all in the video, anyways. You'll figure it out. We got Mondays right now. I am doing the After Dark beers on Mondays. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. So for that show, bring a dark beer based off the malt profile, and we'll just join up and drink them, discuss what we're getting out of the beers, and still trying to bat stuff around in my head to figure out what I would like to do for a Monday show instead of the After Dark beers. Still trying to figure out something that's not just super cliche, but everything's taken, basically. So
It's hard. I've been racking my brain too,
yeah.
trying to come up with something catchy or.
Yeah, I don't want to do the same old, but yeah, we'll figure it out before I turn 50. We got one decade left, folks. 1 decade left.
It's like trying to come up with a brewery name, man.
Yeah. And cheers, beer man. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, dude. Thank you, man. Hell yeah.
Oh well, broke that.
Broke it.
Second roller gone. Oh well. Anyways, yeah. What is it coming up after this show? Yeah, Josh, do it.
There you go.
He's pushing for that hard. Shout out. So for my channel, tomorrow night at 8:00 Eastern, I'm going to do another Thursday night beer session. I've got 4 more products to review in succession. Some different stuff that I haven't tried, or I don't think. Cheers, Dickie. Yeah, I don't think I have any product, like all 4 that I have are something that I haven't tried ever. So it should be interesting. And they're all singles. So I didn't buy like 4 packs of beer and I'm down to my last beer and then I'm going to review it. It's going to be totally off the cuff. Don't know what to expect. So tune in for that. It's always fun. Get a pretty decent crowd. Yeah, other than that, Thomas Meadow 75, Massachusetts Beer Reviews is going to have wild card Wednesday tonight. That's going to be at 7:30. Tune in for that. Any wine, beer, spirit, anything, alcohol, hard kombucha, sake, whatever you're into, we'll fly over there. Yeah, 10 minutes before that, over there at Mr. Ron Terrio's is going to be fall beers. So, yeah, you join that. Whatever you feel is the fall beer, as far as I know, flies for that show. And I guess I'll hit Alex up too. Food Friday is going to be anything with rice, any food that has rice. Could be, like I said, could be rice pudding, could be sushi, could be yellow rice, anything with rice, jambalaya. There's so many. Oh yeah, it's at Bumpy's.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, at Food Friday with Bumpy. Excuse me, I misspoke. I forgot. Got after a little bit last night. So, why didn't you shout it out?
Because I shouted out on beer and cheese. And I totally forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta do Food Friday this week.
Yeah. So yeah. Jonah and Ellie should be stepped back to Stout Sunday. I don't know. Don't hold your breath, or when the next Beer Buddies is going to come out. So
rice lager with rice. Sure.
I wonder if we can do that. Just knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. He's going to bring Budweiser. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Some Sapporo.
Sapporo. Good stuff. I like that beer.
Yeah, that's it, man. Thanks for having me. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Ready for some spinach.
Yeah, me too. Spinach with terpenes. So where am I going? What am I saying? What am I doing? Okay, so the thing I have to say is next Tuesday will be Beer and Cheese Tuesday. Be an open one. Got one today. A cheese, that is. Got to find a beer. But Wednesday will also be the 3rd of 4 stout month. I like your stout. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I like your stout. It's right there. I like your stout. Stout. Bring a stout, man. Bring a cool stout. Bring something fun. Just not a hazelnut stout, unless you like hazelnuts. Miscellaneous likes hazelnuts.
I have a hazelnut marshmallow beer in my fridge, actually.
I like it with chocolate. It just
Mine's
anyway.
got white chocolate. I'll show you after the show.
Yeah.
I
But
can do the chocolate covered coffee beans. Those are the espresso
those
beans.
are very
Those
good.
are actually good.
Yep, I like those a lot. I could do a beer like that.
We can have shit afterwards.
So yeah, look out for stuff. I don't know. I take some days off sometimes. I have to. I may go blank for a week. It's just slowing down a bit. My mind's been into this brewery a lot lately, so I apologize for being away from a lot of things. But I just gotta. I'm trying to get done this year with it. So look out for some updates on that as well. That's coming up soon. I got some insulation done. I'm just waiting on an inspection to happen, and then I can finish this up and start brewing beer for y'all. And we'll change that up too. I might actually even open a Wednesday up for you guys, and then go to like maybe a weekend and do a brew day, where we go and just do that instead, or maybe make Wednesdays are so busy though. So damn, that was calamitous. All right, so hey, thanks. Did you drop your microphone, dude?
No, I dropped my church key.
All right.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody go. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for coming. Bye now.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, panel. Bumpy Road Brewery and Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Check them out if you haven't already. Most of you guys have in the chat here. But welcome anyone new, and thank you, chat. You guys rock. Anyone from Restream, YouTube, or freaking Facebook and Twitter, welcome if you popped in. So cheers. Have a good day. We're out of here. Let's enjoy our Wednesday.